Judy, thank you for coming in today, and we just want to ask you a few questions. First one is, how have your hearing aids changed your life?
When I first came in, I was sort of desperate. I'm on a lot of community boards. I go to a lot of meetings. I'm on a lot of committees, and I just could not hear. To sit in a meeting, I was sitting in meetings, I couldn't hear what people were saying. And since most people don't speak into a microphone, it was sort of hopeless, and I was getting very depressed about it. I was also not hearing very well in movies. I could not hear, it's not funny, but I couldn't hear the characters speak, and I was missing a lot of the dialogue. And if a character turned around, that was the end of it, because I really was lip reading a lot in the movies. So I was pretty discouraged when I came in here, and I heard about ReSound. The staff was terrific, and I was a little skeptical, but they explained to me with great patience and detail what would happen, what was involved, and what the resources were. I was pleased that there was a free 30-day trial, which I took advantage of, and I said, as I say with skepticism, fine, I'll try it. Well, since I've tried it, I've been a recommender of the ReSound system and of this office, because it's made an amazing difference. I have different frequencies, I can control the hearing. I now would say at a large meeting I can hear, I'm going to say 90% of what's said. Occasionally I'll miss something, a quip or something, that if people are not talking in a microphone. Also in films, I'm able to follow the dialogue, and of course in everyday conversation it's just like I'm not wearing hearing aids, I just hear normally. Television has been another great part of this. Is a little speaker that goes on your TV, and you control the volume, and it goes right, I know this sounds funny, but it goes right into your head. You hear it perfectly. So you can also hear every word. I like NPR, I like WGBH. I never watch TV. I used to say to people, well, I never watch it. Well, I never watched it because I couldn't hear it. Now I can sit and relax and watch the programs I like. I can watch Masterpiece Theater and hear everything. So it's really changed my life. I'm much more comfortable, and I certainly can hear.
And would you recommend us to your friends, Judy?
Yes, I recommend it to people all the time, because every time not funny, but every time I take out the little remote control device, which I carry with me all the time, I feel obligated to explain it to people, because they think it's a phone and they think I'm being rude and I'm going to call someone or listen to some conversation, and I say to them, oh, this is the remote control for my hearing aid. So of course they look at me quizzically and they don't get it. They're not connecting the actual hearing aid with the control. And then I explain it to them. I say, well, we're hearing aids. This allows me to control the spectrum of sound, the width of it, the sharpness, I show them at different settings, and so many people, unfortunately, can't hear very well. So people become very curious, and I explain it to them. I tell them, as I say, about this practice, come here, and I tell them it's just amazing. I said, it goes right into your head, and you have control of it. So a lot of people have been very intrigued by it, and I just became a person who talks about it, because I have worn other brands. I've been wearing hearing aids for about 13 years, and I've tried several other brands with not too much success.
Great. Well, thank you very much for coming in today, Judy.
Oh, you're most welcome. I'm just glad to be able to talk about it so that other people will have better hearing, and usually you hear terrible stories of, lack of success. Oh, I never wear them, people say, I hate them, they don't do a thing, they were expensive, they're in my drawer. And I say, no, you really should give yourself a chance. And, I also explain that this practice gives tremendous support. Tremendous, you could come in every day and someone will help you with your hearing aids and the system. And I think it's really wonderful.